It is takeover time with Stephanie, Dawn's little sister. I got these earrings at Fanix, so that's why I showed them off. Ooh. Anyway, this is not a video about alopecia today. This is me talking about one of the panels that Dawn missed at Fanix on Saturday, where we got to hear from James and Oliver Phelps, the Weasley twins. Here's our photo. Sorry, it's in a sleep protector. That's why we're getting some reflection. This one is James. I figured out James has the longer hair right now. Oliver's got the shorter hair. James told me that he liked my jumper when we did that photo op, and it was awesome. They're about as tall as my husband, I would say, right around the same height range. But takeover video. So Dawn missed the panel. I was able to attend with my kids. They played with Legos in the corner, kind of paid attention. Some of my favorite moments. We had a couple of repeat questions from the Scream panel that Dawn and I attended. What modern invention would send a Victorian child into a coma? And where's the weirdest place you've ever fallen asleep? Those were both great. Oliver sat in a tree. He refused to elaborate how that ended up happening. The modern invention one, they were both like, I don't know. Because, I mean, pretty much any modern invention would, like, send a Victorian child into a coma. Let's see here. If you've seen the meme where an interviewer asked the twins, clear way back in the day, with the days of the first Harry Potter movie, if they were actually twins in real life, and it was Oliver who said, it's the weirdest thing. We actually met at the audition. So one question was playing off of that joke and saying, so since you guys met at the audition all those years ago, how has it been, your friendship? And like kind of poking fun at that. And so Oliver explained what happened and just the fact that, you know, most of those sarcastic comments in real life interviews were typically something that he said. Very sarcastic human, and I love it. What other good moments were there? I know they were asked their favorite color. I cannot remember what they said. Ooh, if there are any Stardust friends in the audience here, Stardust fans in the audience, I guess I should say, there is an actual town called Wall. So named for a wall that was built by the Roman Empire when they were in charge of England. So that was a little shocker for me to realize that Wall actually exists. As a fan of especially the movie. The book's good, but I love the way that the movie is organized a lot better. But I digress. They were great blokes. They were funny. They were kind of flummoxed by several of the questions because, you know, we couldn't ask directly about their bodies of work. Ooh, they did talk about briefly about, you know, that they did try to switch places during filming. Favorite filming locations. Oliver said that he really liked filming in, I think it was Glastonbury Cathedral, where they filmed the dance lesson scene in the fourth movie. And he absolutely loved it. I mean, the scene itself is hilarious because those guys are so funny. But as it turns out, they have family history. They grew up in the area. Their grandfather was christened there. And so it was just like a cool little family connection moment. Can't remember what James said. Oh, they were asked if they've ever tried playing Quidditch in real life with the Quidditch leagues that exist. James said no, but that he has attended a real game in New York. And he said it was quite brutal. One person actually ended up having to go to the hospital, and he was like, nope, that's not for me. But I definitely enjoyed hearing their stories, hearing the way they would bounce off of each other. They did say, you know, twins do not communicate telepathically. That's not a real thing. You know, it's just more of the fact that you have spent your whole lives together, from childhood to adulthood, and you know, you just know each other so well because you've spent your whole lives together that it's pretty easy to be able to predict what the other person is thinking and potentially going to say. So then it's a matter of who's going to finish the sentence first. And I can actually attest to this because my husband is a twin, fraternal, but a twin all the same. And the relationship that he has with his twin brother, I do see a lot of that they do understand each other quite well and can finish their sentences of the other person because they know each other so well. But having said that, very different personalities. My husband is an introverted, sarcastic human. Asshole. He's an asshole. Sorry, Don. Of course I'm going to use some swear words. It's me. My brother-in-law, my husband's twin brother, he is far more outgoing, extroverted, socializing. I mean, he can be sarcastic, don't get me wrong, but he's definitely more of the social butterfly of the two. But I can still see how well they know and understand each other regardless. But yeah, it was a fun panel, and I'm really glad that I was able to attend it. And I was really glad that we were able to get the photo op with them. And yeah, I think this is the end of my takeover video. Enjoy today's wig. This is an auburn one. I think it's something called a blended wig, meaning that's a mixture of human hair and synthetic hair. But yeah, that's it for today's video. And I hope you enjoyed hearing some highlights of a fun panel. Bye.